Hey, hi, Tim.
Hi, sir.
Yes,
Hi.
Kiran.
Yeah, hi, everyone.
Hi.
Yeah, how are you, everyone?
Good, Kiran.
Hi.
How about you?
Yeah, good. Thank you for joining. Okay, like last class, we discussed, right, PT life cycle. So, what is the PT life cycle? What are the steps in the PT life cycle?
Yeah, there are several.
Yeah, yes, please. Yeah,
Of
okay, I will.
concept
Yeah,
for
okay,
test data test workload model and script recording
okay,
and enhancement and scenario test execution, results analysis and risk and mitigations.
okay.
These
Reporting
are the steps.
recommendation and the risk and mitigations. Okay. So, Charita, what is POC? Sorry, I just.
You should understand the business flow of the application.
Okay, understand the business of the application. Okay. And
You know the
yeah, continue.
which protocol to use the application architecture you have to understand.
Okay. What about RAIN, like Aparna? What is POC?
Yes, sir. Tools,
Mostly it's
protocol,
nothing but
recording, simple
Okay.
business scenarios.
Okay. Yeah, RAIN, continue.
POC nothing but it's a proof of concept. In this step, we can means we will decide like which tool we have to use and which protocol is suitable for testing that application.
Okay.
We'll decide in this step.
Okay. What about Srikanth? What is POC?
Yeah, POC is proof of concept.
Okay.
In the POC, we have to first understand the business flow of application.
Okay.
The application, which tool we have to use
Okay.
suitable for that, and like protocols, like that,
Okay.
you have to mention all.
Okay. Yeah, Vamshi, what are the non-functional requirements? Yeah, Vamshi, what are non-functional requirements? Vamshi, are you there?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah. What are the non-functional requirements?
To know the requirement and solve that one, without facing some issues with the client and the production,
Okay.
to understand the requirements and production.
Okay. Because what are the non-functional requirements?
Hello.
Yeah, what are the non-functional requirements?
Yeah, non-functional requirements based on the clients have to tell what is the critical business transaction,
Okay.
what is the non-critical have to
Okay.
business transaction, like that. They have to clients only give some clients
Okay.
or clients not idea about the application have to prepare.
Okay. Aparna, what are the non-functional requirements?
Give to client in this process is CBT,
Okay.
average response time, peak hours, off-peak hours.
Okay.
There are three case studies of in this non-functional. requirements.
Okay. What are those cases?
In this case, client does not know application, but application process produce for
Produce, not
production,
produce, production. Yeah.
uh, production logs.
Okay.
Clients does not anything on application is not production.
Okay.
In transaction, production means application ready to live.
Okay.
This peak hours, off peak hours,
Okay.
and application. Third one is application is does not we have any competitors.
Okay. Okay. Charita, what are the non-functional requirements?
Critical business transactions,
Okay.
and peak hours and off peak hours, and the average response time, and then OS level it will be CPU and memory, and heap utilization.
Okay.
The three cases are there. It will be client does not know the application, but application in production. And second one is client does not know the application, but application not in production. And
Okay.
third one is the client does not know application, but application not in production, and then no competitors is there.
Okay.
These are the required.
Okay. So everyone is clear, right, as of now?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, now we are in third point, right? So just I will explain one more time for this, like non-functional requirements onwards will start. Okay. So usually we can gather from the non-functional requirements from the client. So what we can gather from the client means critical business transactions and average response time and peak hours, off peak hours, and load distributions. And apart from this OS level threshold statistics like CPU utilization, memory utilization. So is client will provided, so everything is fine, then we can start our next step. But if it's sometimes what will happen is a brand new project, client also don't know for this all things, then how you will, what is your approach, how you will find for non-functional requirements? So in this case, we are divided as a three cases. One is for the client doesn't know application, but application is production. Production nothing but it is application is live. Live nothing but is as a end user using for application, and already it is using for the last 1 year onwards or two. So already means you have the production logs will be there. So based on the production logs, we know for the which transactions are mostly using the users and what is the response time. So everything we know for the based on for the Splunk tool or Grafana or production log. So going to the second case, client doesn't know application, but application not in production. So means application not in live. If it is live using for the production log or Splunk or Grafana, we are identified. But this time what will happen? Application not in production also. So using for the as a computator, we need to identify the our non-functional requirements. Computator nothing but, so we have the some X is there already. Y we know, Y we don't know. X already what are the things is performing, Y also same thing perform. So our commutator is a X. We need to identify the Y. So like ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, right? So HDFC Bank already will be there. So bank is same, right? That is our commutator. So using the commutator, we need to identify the non-functional requirements. And going to the third case. This time, client doesn't know application and application not in production and no commutator also. Means we don't have anything from here. Like it is application in production, it is not in production. It is so means everything will be black. So how we need to identify our non-functional requirements? Because we don't have application is not in production, no competitor, and client also don't know. How we'll gather from the non-functional requirements? Anyone have any idea? So, like in this case, what is our approach means? Like we need to convert for their traditional business to the online business. So actually already they have the traditional business will be there. We need to convert there as an online business. How we need to convert their traditional business to online business means we need to directly go to the customer or directly we can ask to the customer. Customer nothing but it's a client, okay? Is Zoom. So you can go to the direct and you need to ask for them those details. Like how, for example, one restaurant will be there. That is our brand new project. So it is a brand new project, one restaurant will be there. So that is assume we don't have any competitor also. And assume to that application not in production. So directly you can go to that restaurant as a client, you need to ask for as a customer. Directly you can ask like how many are directly coming users. Okay, you need to ask for them like how many users are directly coming. So is informed as a some like 10,000 users is coming from the direct informed. Direct means directly coming. So for this 10,000 users, how many users is registered online? Your application already is there, right? So in your application, how many are registered users? So he told us for that 10,000 per in 10% of the users is a registered users. So in the 10,000, 10% means how much? How much? 1,000, right? 1,000 users, online registered users. Online registered users. And again, we need to ask for the one more thing. Like for this 1,000 users, how many users are daily users? So he told as a for 1,000 users as a 10% of the users are the daily users. So 10% means how much it is come? 100 users, right? So daily users will be 100 users. So regular users are daily users. So you identify this one is the users you identified. And after that, you need to identify like what are the critical business transactions. You need to ask for that directly. In this online registered users, actually what they are booking from the orders, like it is a critical CB, nothing but chicken biryani or mutton biryani or prawns. So we need to ask for them. They answer as a most of the all users will be order CB, nothing but chicken biryani. So that is our transaction. So the CBT. So like that, we need to ask for the all details from the client and we need to gather for our non-functional requirements. Like you need to ask for the peak hours. What is your peak hours? Okay, you told as a like 1 to 2 o'clock or 1 to 3 is our peak hours. So you need to ask for this all details and we need to gather from the non-functional requirements as a third point. It's clear, everyone? Means what we are doing, we are converting for their traditional business to the online business. And directly we are asking for the customer. Directly how many users are coming? In that, how many users are online registered users? In that, how many users are daily users? So based on that, we need to gather from the our non-functional requirements. That is the worst case, is the third scenario. It's clear, everyone? So going to the next point, test data. So test data. What is the test data? Nothing but see, for example, You are testing for the one application. So any application we have the login is there, right? Username, password will be there. You are testing for the 100 users. So we need for the 100 username passwords, right? So the test data also we need to prepare. As a performance test engineer, you need to prepare that data. Already existing project already is there. Someone you need to ask for your teammates and you can get. Sometimes what happens, there is a new project, the test data is also not there. So yourself, you need to prepare the data. So for example, we'll go to the here. So assume this is the our application. Okay. So here you want to create new user, means sign up will be there. So you want to execute 100 users or 1 lakh or 20,000 users. Manually creation, it is good thing. You are
No.
preparing test data. You can create it as a manual, it's good thing. No, right? Because
No.
it is take for the time. Because we don't have that much time. Only is the manual only. Your timelines will be completed. You are not complete your performance testing. So that is my point of view. What we need to do means we need to how we recording from the business scenario. Same way you can record for this business scenario, and you need to create for the number of times. Like I want to 100 users means 100 times you can execute. Then 100 username password will be created just in one click. Like it's within 20 minutes or 30 minutes you will get for the all users. That data you can copy and paste and keep from the your test data point of view. So this is the one way test data preparation. Worst case, okay, this is also not possible. Then go into the next case. You already database will be there. So in the database already is there. You can go to the database and you can enter from the some queries like select star from username, password, some table. So then the username password will come. Then the data you can copy and paste it and you can use. So this is the way we need to prepare our test data as a performance test engineer. So test data is a very important our point of view. Not only username, password. You want for the first name also you need for the 100 names, password, last name, street address. And if you are doing for the credit card numbers you need, credit card expire date also. What is the credit card will be the same credit card, what is the expire date. So first name, last name, this all details also you need for the each user wise, because each user is different or not. First name, last name is the same, no, right? Address will be same, no, right? So means when you are executing 100 user testing means that data also you need to give for the different data. So that is why that test data is a very dependency for the our testing point of view. So that is why how I will get that data, you need to check from the your end. Like we have the script too, you can create for the script and through script you can prepare and that data you can use for the our business flow. Otherwise, you have that database will be there. Go to the database and fetch the data and you can copy and paste from here. So that way you need to prepare your test data. Okay. So now go to the test plan. So after that, everything we are gathering non-functional requirements and we know for the like which tool we need to use, which protocol we can use, and everything we know. Now we need to start from the test plan. Like test plan contains like what is the test plan contains means what is the our object, what is the our scope, what kind of testing we need to perform, what is the entry criteria, what is the exit criteria, and as same to the like what kind of testing we can perform like load test, stress test, spike test, and endurance test, and how many hours to finish this project. Means we need to plan. For example, you can assume you are going for the some vacation, some place as a tour. So before going, you need to plan, right? Because okay, I want to go for the this date, and how I can go by bus or by air or by train. So you need to already before only you need to plan and you need to book the ticket. And after book the ticket, after the event, you need for the like accommodation where I can stay, and after that there to how to I can go from the as a visit place. So after that, so means everything you are planning. Same way you are doing for the performance testing means we need to plan from the, okay, 1 minute. Yeah. Yeah, hello. Yes, sorry. Yeah, so same way, if you do for the performance testing means we need to plan. Like what is the my object? What is the my scope? And what kind of testings we can do? What is the my entry criteria? What is the exit criteria? And what kind of testings we can do? What is the test to deliverable time? Like when we can start from the scripting, when we can start from the execution. So when we can like complete for the sign off date. So everything you need to mention, and that document you need to send from the approved point of view as a project manager. Then he will look the document. Okay, test plan. Okay, this is the scope, and this scenario is testing, and this kind of testing is performing, and these are the web servers, these are the app servers. Okay, is using for the this DB, and okay, is using for the this tool, and so everything like okay, scripting is starting from the this date, and after that execution is starting this date. Okay, final sign off date is this. So everything you are mentioned, that everything he will observe. And if anything changes will be need, again he will send mail. Okay, these are the changes you need to do. Again, you can send it. I will approve test plan. So again, you can, if any changes will be need, you can change it and again send. Then he will approve for the your test plan. So after test plan approve is completed, you need to start from the your work. Like before going to the scripting, we need to prepare for the workload model. What is the workload model? Nothing but what are the kind of testing you are performing, and each how many scenarios you are testing. Each scenario, what is the user load, what is the think time, what is the each transaction response time, what is the pacing. So these all things we need to mention from the in this workload model. Okay. So after that, you can done for this all, then we can start from the script recording. So where we can record script recording and enhancements? Hello, everyone available?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So where we can do for the script recording and enhancements?
We use the
Use-
Yes, in Vugen we can record script, and there we can do for the scripting enhancement. Design scenario and execution, where we can do
Controller.
controller. Yes, result analysis and reporting and recommendation, where we can do
Analyzing.
analyzer. So final step will be risk and mitigation. Risk and mitigation means maybe you find for the like you are not meeting some SLA for particular transaction because of some data issue, or otherwise some network issue, otherwise database side issue, otherwise server side issue, or application side issue. So those all you need to resolve, right? Those are we can consider as a risk and mitigations. So after complete for the your all risk and mitigation, again you can do for the one more kind of test, and your results will be good. Then you can directly the results will be sent to the team or client. So your like work will be done. So this is the end-to-end testing you need to do for the as a performance test engineer. So anyone ask for the interview questions? What is the performance testing life cycle? What are the roles and responsibility of your project? Otherwise, which process following for your organization? We need to give for this answer only, like proof of concept, non-functional requirement gathering, and test plan and test data preparation, then workload model preparation, script recording and enhancements, and design scenario, and result analysis, and reporting recommendation, and risk and mitigation. So this is the very important interview point of view. Definitely they will ask for the, for here only we'll get for the 20% of the questions for only for this PT life cycle. So what kind of things they will ask means, maybe it's a brand new project, how you will identify the tool. How to you can identify the brand new project, non-functional requirements. So I want for the more test data, how you will get from the test data, like how many ways you can prepare the test data. What is the test plan? In the test plan, what are the things will be there? And workload model, what is the workload model? And how to can prepare the workload model? What are the things will be there in the workload model? And script to recording enhancements, how to you can record the script, and after that scripting enhancements, how you are doing. And design scenario, how the designing the for the scenario. And after execution, during the test, what are the things you are observed? So during the test, if you are getting for the any errors, what is the approach? And once you can result analyze, you find for the like response time is not meeting for the SLA. What is the issue? So means for this 10 points only very important. Each and every step it will cover for the entire performance testing. So this is not a tool base. If you are doing for the JMeter, if you are doing for the Neoload or load run, whatever maybe, everywhere will be we need to follow for the same process, and everywhere will be you will get for the same questions and answers. Same thing it is happen as a real time. It's clear? See here one thing will be there. So maybe it's already existing project will be there. So already existing project means already we have non-functional requirements will be there. Then no need for these three cases. And directly we can come to the test data. Already existing is there means mostly we have the data also will be there. So after that you need to prepare the test plan and workload model preparation and script recording and enhancements design. You need to complete for the up to this. Maybe it is a brand new project. You can start from the year onwards. You need to complete from the here to here. That is the your as a performance test engineer. That is the your duty. Okay. So anyone have any doubts in performance testing life cycle?
Hi, Kiran.
Yes, please.
Yeah, you tell how to prepare the test plan and test data, how executions and all.
How to prepare?
How
Yeah.
to prepare.
Yeah. So I think I have documents will be there. Let me check. Actually, before only I thought that I want to get that ready, but suddenly that class will be late to happen. So that is why.
No problem. And further
Test
classes.
there. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, but I already told, right? I will show for the test plan and workload model and all things. How I will show you one where we are in the stones.
First, you have to check the non-functional requirements. On the non-functional requirements, you have to prepare.
Yes, we need to get from the non-functional requirement, and after that you can prepare the
test plan and
test plan and all things you can prepare. Test plan nothing but so what you are implementing from this test. What kind of scenarios you are implementing?
Oh, okay.
Okay, let me, no problem.
Okay,
I will
okay.
check and I will show you.
Yeah.
We have all details will be there, but exactly which
Yeah.
folder I share, I don't know.
Okay, no need now. Further class.
Yeah, further class definitely I will show for everything. Okay, no worry.
Yeah.
Okay, anyone have any doubt regarding this? I will check. Meanwhile, you can ask me how any doubts regarding anything from as of now.
After scripting the result.
After scripting, right? You can observe after scripting is completed. So that script you can push into the controller or performance center. Okay, we have the two tools will be there, different components. So there you need to push. After that push, right, you can design the scenario. So this design scenario, where it is coming, like already you are prepared workload model, right? So workload model nothing but like this script you want to execute for this many users. This script you want to execute for this many users. So that design will be you need to do for in the controller or performance center. And after design is completed successfully, you need to start execution. And during the execution, any errors we are getting or any transactions are failing, and how the transaction response time it is happening, like it is as per our SLA or not. So just you need to monitor from this. Apart from this, you need to monitor for the CPU memory also. Like during the test, CPU memory is crossing for the more than 80-90% or not. You need to check. So after execution is completed, just you can analyze the results. Like each and every transaction response time, we are meeting for the as per client SLA or not. We need to check. If you meet SLA, then that is good. Then that results you can send to the client. If results is not good, you need to identify the where could be problem. What is the cause? What is the bottleneck? So you need to identify that bottleneck. So as a performance engineer, right? Yeah, we can send that report and you need to identify the bottleneck only, but you are not resolved because, for example, CPU memory issue you got. CPU memory is it's not sufficient for the number of user point of view. Then what will happen? We don't have any access directly. We can increase from the CPU memory. So we have some particular teams will be there. Some configuration team will be there. We need to write for the mail, like I executed with the 20,000 users. So we are observed that this 20,000 user point of view, the CPU memory is not sufficient. Could you please increase for the CPU memory utilization? Then they will increase for that CPU memory. After means here one thing you can observe. You need to identify the issue only. We need to that recommended to the particular team. For example, dev team will be there. You are observed that like one code is taking high response time. Because of that code only, your transaction response time could be high. You can go to the code and you can change it. You can change it.
Oh yeah.
No, right? No, right? Because as a developer, he is right to already did for the coding. So his code we can't change, right? He only do means we need to just recommend it to the dev team. Then they will change for their side their code. So means everything we are just recommending to the team only. They only do for the end-to-end testing, like end-to-end process. They will resolve that and after that again we can start from the execution. No need to go with the again starting point onwards. So after resolve will be completed, same script already your design is also ready. Just you can click for the execution start button, and again you need to execute the test, and after that again you need to analyze the results. Then results will be good, then we can send report, then your job will be finished. It's clear?
Okay.
Okay. Anyone any doubt, or we can good to close? Like tomorrow onwards will be, you can start from the scripting part. Don't miss anyone. Okay. Please attend everyone. Okay. Tomorrow onwards will be like scripting will be start, like recording, after that script recording, announcements. So everything we can discuss from the tomorrow onwards. Everything will be tomorrow onwards will be practical only, everything real time on. Okay. So thank you for joining, and we'll meet for tomorrow and we'll continue our classes. Bye everyone.
Yeah.